Welcome, language learners, to a little secret about the German language. You sit in your classroom, diligently memorizing your articles. Der, die, das. You practice perfect sentences like, Ich möchte bitte ein Glas Wasser bestellen. This is important, foundational knowledge. We call this Hochdeutsch, or High German. It's the language of books, news broadcasts, and formal situations. It's correct, it's clear, and everyone will understand you. But then you step outside, maybe into a bustling Berlin Keys, and you might feel like you've landed in a completely different country. The language you hear on the street, in cafes, and among friends is a different beast entirely. This other language is what we lovingly call Straßen-Deutsch, or street German. It's faster, more relaxed, and full of little shortcuts and colorful expressions that you won't find in your textbook. For instance, instead of that perfectly polite sentence for ordering water, you might just hear a simple, ein Wasser, bitte. The formal grammar you've studied so hard seems to bend and sometimes even break. It can be confusing at first, making you wonder if you've been learning the wrong language all along. But don't worry, you haven't. You've simply discovered the second, more lively half of German. Think of it like this. Hochdeutsch is the formal suit you wear for a job interview. It's proper and makes a good impression. Straßen-Deutsch, on the other hand, is your favorite pair of comfortable jeans. It's what you wear when you're relaxing with people you know and feel comfortable with. Understanding both is key to truly mastering the language and navigating German culture. One gets you through the official parts of life, while the other helps you connect with people on a more personal, authentic level. It's the difference between just speaking German and actually living it. The journey from the structured world of textbook German to the dynamic flow of everyday conversation is an essential step for any learner. It's where the language comes alive. This essay is your guide to bridging that gap. We will explore the common phrases you'll hear, understand why they are so useful, and give you the confidence to start using them yourself. This isn't about forgetting your grammar rules, but about adding a new, powerful tool to your language toolkit. It's about learning to switch between the formal and the casual, just like a native speaker does without even thinking about it. Let's dive into some real-world examples that you will hear constantly. A classic is the word na. This tiny two-letter word is a powerhouse of German conversation. You will hear it everywhere. It can mean hello, how are you, what's up, and well. All at once. A friend might greet you with a simple na, and you can reply with na, alles gut bei dir? It's a friendly, casual opener that instantly signals you're in an informal chat. It's the ultimate conversation starter, packed with meaning and warmth. A true staple of everyday German communication. Another essential concept is the use of filler words, or Füllwörter. Germans love them. Words like halt, eben, doch, and mal are sprinkled into sentences everywhere. For example, instead of saying gib mir das Buch, give me the book, a German will almost always say gib mir mal das Buch. The word mal doesn't really change the meaning. It just makes the request sound softer and more casual. Similarly, halt or eben are used to mean something like, it is what it is. For example, der Bus ist weg. Da müssen wir halt laufen. The bus is gone. I guess we just have to walk. Then we have the wonderful world of abbreviations and simplifications. Nobody has time for long words on the street. Instead of saying Guten Morgen, friends will just say, Morgen. Auf Wiedersehen is almost exclusively reserved for formal goodbyes. With friends, you'll hear a simple tschüss, or even tschüssi. Sentences also get shorter. Instead of ich gehe jetzt nach Hause, I am going home now, you will more likely hear ich gehe nach Hause, or even just ich bin dann mal weg, I'm off then. It's all about efficiency and creating a relaxed, easygoing vibe in the conversation. Finally, let's look at some common expressions. If you agree with someone, instead of a formal Ich stimme Ihnen zu, you can just say stimmt or genau. If something is great, it's geil, krass, or mega. For example, die Party gestern war mega geil. The party yesterday was super awesome. And a very important one, kein Problem or passt schon. These phrases are the building blocks of everyday interaction, making your conversation smoother and helping you understand the emotional context of what is being said. They are the heart of authentic communication. So, why should you invest time in learning these informal expressions when your textbook German is perfectly understandable? The answer is simple. Connection. Speaking only perfect formal Hochdeutsch can sometimes create a subtle distance between you and native speakers. It can make you sound like a news anchor or a textbook, which is fine, but it doesn't always feel personal or friendly. When you use a little bit of Straßen-Deutsch, like greeting someone with na, or saying passt schon, you are sending a powerful social signal. You are showing that you've moved beyond the classroom and are making an effort to speak their language, the way they really speak it. This ability to adapt your language builds trust and rapport. People will see you not just as a foreigner who is learning German, but as someone who is genuinely interested in their culture and way of life. It makes you more approachable and can open doors to more authentic friendships and interactions. Imagine you're at a party. If you only use formal language, conversations might remain polite but superficial. But if you can understand and use a few casual phrases, you can participate in jokes, understand faster-paced chats, and feel much more a part of the group. It's a social superpower. Furthermore, understanding Straßen-Deutsch is crucial for comprehension. A huge amount of media, from German TV shows and movies to YouTube videos and social media posts, is filled with this informal language. If you only know textbook German, you will miss a lot of the humor, nuance, and cultural references. You might understand the basic plot of a film, but you won't get the funny one-liners or the clever wordplay. Learning street German allows you to consume and enjoy German culture on a much deeper level, making the learning process itself more fun and engaging. Ultimately, incorporating these expressions boosts your own confidence. There is a huge difference between being able to construct a grammatically perfect sentence and being able to navigate a real, fast-paced conversation. When you start to understand the flow of spoken German and can even contribute a casual phrase here and there, you'll feel a massive sense of accomplishment. It proves that your skills are practical and useful in the real world. This confidence will encourage you to speak more, which in turn will accelerate your learning journey. It creates a positive feedback loop of practice, confidence, and improvement. So, how can you start incorporating Straßen-Deutsch into your vocabulary without feeling awkward? The first tip is to become an active listener. Pay close attention to how people around you talk. When you're in a cafe, on the bus, or watching a German series on Netflix, listen for those little words and phrases we've talked about. Keep a small notebook or a note on your phone. When you hear a new word like krass or a phrase like ich hab Bock drauf, write it down. Note the context. Who said it, and in what situation? This helps you understand how to use it correctly. Next, start small and choose one or two phrases to practice at a time. Don't try to suddenly change your entire way of speaking overnight. That will feel unnatural. For example, for 1 week, focus on using mail in your requests. Instead of kann ich die Speisekarte haben? Try kann ich mal die Speisekarte haben? Or practice using genau when you agree with someone. Once you feel comfortable with those, you can add another word or phrase to your active vocabulary. This slow, steady approach makes the new language feel like a natural part of your own speech. Finding a safe space to practice is also incredibly important. A language tandem partner is perfect for this. This is a native speaker who is learning your language, so you can help each other. You can explicitly tell your partner, I want to learn more everyday German. Please correct me and teach me some new slang. This creates a supportive environment where you can try out new phrases without fear of being judged. You can ask questions like, can I say Giel in this situation? Or is that weird? This direct feedback is invaluable for learning the subtle rules of informal speech. Finally, and most importantly, let go of the fear of making mistakes. Every single person who has ever learned a new language has made thousands of errors. It's a non-negotiable part of the process. Native speakers will not laugh at you. In fact, they will be impressed and happy that you are making an effort to speak their language more authentically. So be brave. Try out that new word. If you use it wrong, someone will likely gently correct you, and you will have learned something new. Embrace the messiness of language learning. True fluency isn't about being perfect, it's about communicating effectively and fearlessly. Go out there and give it a try.